Herzlich willkommen beim Splash Mag. Heute zu Gast bei uns zwei MCs. Der eine hat morgen ein großes Battle. Wir sind in Berlin. Zum einen Gregpipe aus Frankfurt hierher gekommen. And also we have Dizaster with us, who came all the way from LA. Nice to have you here.
Thanks.
And actually, first, like, how come that you are here actually in Germany?
Just chilling, man. Just, you know, cruising around, checking out the scenery. So, yeah, pretty much.
Well, there got to be a story behind that. Like, how did you get to know Gregpipe, and how did that whole relationship establish?
He hit me up, man. He hollered at me. He told me he had battle coming up. Sent me a bunch of shit. Showed me the shit that was going on in Germany. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Should I hold the mic? Yeah, showed me the shit that was going on in Germany. You know, and it's just like, man, you got a scene over here that's about to grow, man. And I love seeing this shit in all countries, man. People know how I am, man. Wherever hip hop is, I will go. And if I see there's potential, I want to be around it and see what it is and explore it. You know what I mean? And, you know, he brought me out here and about to show up to his battle and pretty much fuck with his opponent.
Well, you're mentioning it. I mean, Gregpipe tomorrow is battling Damion Davis at rapper Mittwoch, which is actually kind of a league we have here in Germany. And you can probably say that it is one of the most expected battles we had at this point in German battle history. So what do you expect from it?
Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm hearing from people. Like, everybody's like excited about it and like mad, like like big names are gonna come through, you know what I mean, and watch it. What do I expect from it? Man, I expect a classic from what I'm seeing, everything, but I know this guy's gonna go off. So, you know what I mean? I kind of, you know what I mean? It's German, so like, obviously I don't understand the disses, but what's crazy is I could understand where there's multi-syllables and where they're not. You know what I mean? And I listened to both of them. I don't know. If I spoke German, I would think that he's more, like, he got more multis and more, you know what I mean? That dude must be funny or something for him he might make up for it with character or moves and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like just from listening to it, he sounds more complex, you know what I mean? And I'ma always go with that. You know what I mean? I don't know what these motherfuckers are saying though, but you know what I mean? I'm just, you know, guessing, you know what I mean? So that's, yeah.
So yeah, Gregpipe, you got your special day actually tomorrow. Are you, like, how's the situation for you? Are you completely ready with the preparation, or are you gonna still change up some things?
Yeah, that's a little problem. No, I wouldn't say a problem. But yeah, I have to prepare like today and tomorrow, because this came here on Sunday, and we did a bunch of shit together, like a video for my track from my album and stuff. And so I still need to go through a couple lines and rearrange some stuff. But at the end, if I, you know, stay in my room for a couple hours and go it all through by myself, I think I'm gonna be good. And there's gonna be probably a little freestyle involved tomorrow as well, like rebuttals and that kind of shit. Like, I'm going to listen what he's going to say, and
rebuttals.
Yeah, and, I think I'm good. Like I just listened to a verse he put out. I don't know why. If that's his style, he's competing with tomorrow, man, it's not gonna be too good for him, I guess. Not turn out too good for him, man. Yeah.
Well,
sound like a fucking American.
So, like, having...
What's wrong with that, fool?
So actually, having the two of you here, I mean, Dizaster, you are one of the most acclaimed battle rappers in the world. I think you can say...
You know it.
Gregpipe, one of the most important battle rappers in Germany. So I would actually like to talk with you about the preparation, like how to prepare a perfect battle. And first of all, actually, what is your, like, do you have a certain way you always do it?
All right, I'm gonna give you like a brief, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna give you too much, because I know bitch ass Cassidy will watch this. You know what I mean? So what I will tell you is, my preparation for somebody, I try to, you know, it depends on how serious I take my opponent, and not just the opponent, how serious the moment is. You know what I mean? That rhyme too. Not the opponent, it's the moment. Yeah, it's just, you gotta just, as cliche as it sounds, capture the moment type of thing, and you just gotta block off everything and just zone in. I don't know, it's about priorities, I guess, and having your shit together so you could be able to, you know what I'm saying, like actually provide yourself with the type of environment that gives you stability so you can be creative, you know what I mean? Your shit's all chaotic and you're not too, you know, you gotta put work into your art. I don't know, I say I freestyle a lot. That's how I practice. I freestyle for like, I'll do it for like 5 or 6 hours straight. Do it for like a couple days in a row, and then I'll write. And then I'll write way crazier, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, what about you? I mean, if I, maybe I'm wrong, but I actually think you actually had a longer time period you actually didn't rap in battles. And so now it would interest me, in the past few months you were more into it again, and like, how are you preparing, and what is your tactic about it?
I think what's funny is like Dizaster and me have kind of a similar approach to preparing for a battle, because I'm like collecting lines and writing fragments and stuff.
Yeah, I do that.
And I freestyle a lot too. And so I got my little laptop and all that shit going on, and I got my little files and kind of sorted like.
See, that's what I should do.
Yeah,
that's where I fuck up.
You gotta
See,
learn
I'm
from me, bro.
I put it all in my head and shit. But I put it all in my head, but I'm unorganized. But it works for me. I don't know. I don't recommend this shit for anybody. I might try to organize my shit more now this time around. I need to get a fucking laptop, bro. Fucking 2014, man. I just, you know. I'm bullshitting, but yeah, man, putting files and stuff like that. I used to do that when I was younger, and it always worked, you know what I'm saying? Recording yourself too, you know what I mean? That's a new trick. Well, not for a lot of other people, but I've done it like once or twice. I've recorded like a verse and then I listen to it, you know, but then I just come to the battle and spit a completely different verse. Whatever.
Yeah, that's actually, you both were already mentioning freestyle, and I mean, there definitely is written parts in the battles. What is actually like the perfect balance in between it?
Well, that's I don't know, it's a difficult question. I think like one more difficult question. What most MCs do is like hold a couple of space before their verse, so they can respond with a couple of freestyle bars, and then they go into their normal verse. But like, what's crazy, what Dizaster, for example, does, I don't know, not too much cats in USA is just like to rebuttal something in the middle of the verse and shit, you know, like.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, me and Hollow are probably the only ones who do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna take somebody's water. Me and Hollow are probably the only ones who do that. That's cool that you do that in German. When he told me he rebuttals and freestyles, I had more respect for him because, I don't know, I still respect people who just write. I'm not saying they're not talented, you know what I'm saying, but there's a certain level of points you get when you could show me that you could just actually do something on the spot and not have to memorize everything you talk about, you know what I mean? A lot of upcoming German rappers, if you hear this, you could be like innovators, because not too many people freestyle before you probably. So if you start doing that more often, you're gonna create a different lane. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man. Never let freestyling die, man. Whatever people tell you, it's shit that happens in freestyle sometimes that decides whole battles. You know what I mean?
Now concerning actually both of the battles you guys are going to have. Actually, Dizaster, you are going to battle Cassidy, which is probably the most acclaimed battle we have right now. But you actually mentioned that Cassidy and you obviously actually differ a lot in styles, and I think the same.
Oh yeah.
And I think the same thing is happening for Damion Davis and you. So what would interest me is like, do you think there should be a certain degree to adjust your tactic actually to the way you anticipate your opponent actually is gonna rap, like to actually change things up, or should you consequently do your own thing?
I think you should do both, but do your own thing, you know. Me and Cassidy are so different, you know what I mean? That's why he's like an idiot when he approaches me. Like, he's an arrogant dude, you know what I mean? Like, he says shit like, all battlers look up to me and all that. Like, it's like, really, bro? Like, all battlers don't look up to you. I don't fuck with your style like that. I actually look at it as a inferior style to mine. It's one-dimensional and there's no talent to it. What's up, ambulance? Shit, man, that shit's crazy. That shit is neon orange. All right. So, fucking bright orange ambulance. What was I saying? Fuck this shit, man. What was I saying?
That you are different.
Yeah, I'm different than this motherfucker because that style that he uses is like, yeah, he burst a lot of motherfuckers on the East Coast, that's for sure. Anyone who doesn't see that is crazy. Like, them cats all follow after his style, you know what I mean? Not me, though. He gotta respect my shit, but he doesn't try to classify me with those idiots, you know what I mean? I don't know if he does it as a front or he knows what's up. I'm completely different. And he better know how to approach me because I'm already gonna anticipate every angle that he could do and I could change immediately on the spot. I'm gonna write 50,000 fucking bars molded into each other and he's just not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not gonna, you know what I mean, be something up for debate. On the spot, it's gonna be hard to deal with. I think he's dealing with a similar situation.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
you just took the word out of my mouth. Yeah, like that's really gonna be similar. I mean, like that. There was it's a similar approach I took to the battle before with Tierstar. I didn't know like he would have that large parts that took so much time, and I didn't know that he would catch the crowd so well. But at the end, I think it was a wise decision.
How many views does that battle have?
I don't know, like probably 200,000, something like that, maybe something.
That's still big for Germany.
I had a lot more, man, like this Feuer über Deutschland shit, but that goes too far. So I'm just saying, like it's gonna be a similar situation. I mean, like Damion Davis is not, his style is not as grimy as Cassidy's style or nothing, but yeah, he has like more fans because of his music than me just as a battler, and I'm not just, I just put out one album and he has like already like 3 or fucking 5, and
I can already tell they're gonna be reacting crazy to Damion Davis shit, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be dealing with like fanboy shit, you know what I mean? And he's probably gonna, you know what I mean, they're probably gonna react way more to his shit over there, but he's probably gonna win on camera.
Yep. Might be, I don't know. I hope it's gonna be, I don't know, like last time my voice was a little bit fucked. I'm yelling. Damn, I have to like
man, you better
my voice is like my voice really cracks up really fast. I don't know why. And last time I battled with the Tierstar, I don't know, I had an aching throat and shit, and I didn't feel too well. I mean, you don't hear it that much on camera. I hear it though. I sound like really different. And
well, you better take care of your voice.
Yeah. There's a fucking pharmacy right down there, and I think I'm gonna stack myself up with some shit from down there. But yeah, like I hope I'm gonna bring my A game tomorrow, and his appearance gonna make it all a little bit funnier and attractive for the fans, and I think it's gonna be a big surprise to some of them. At least that's what I hope. If nothing leaked through and he even had time to prepare, I don't think so. But
this already has a verse for you about me being there. That's gonna suck for you, buddy. I've been walking around out here. You never know if they know.
Yeah.
I tried to keep it on the low, but you know.
Well, but actually concerning that battle again, Damion Davis is probably gonna bring up like more of a funny style. I think like he will interact a lot with the crowd. What you mentioned already, he will probably be the funny guy and you will be the serious raw guy. Do you think you kind of have to react to that to get the crowd on your side as well?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to give the people like the best mix, like the whole range of battle rap style you can do today. I mean, not everything perfectly, and maybe everybody has the strengths and weaknesses, but I think like my approach is gonna be to show like a lot of the whole range, what is possible, like a lot of multi-syllable rhymes and a lot of punchlines, a lot of hard punchlines, a lot of real talk. I'm gonna interact with the crowd as well, and I'm gonna be funny. I'm gonna spit funny too, you know, probably like my approach is like the first round I'm gonna just tell him why he can fuck with me and why I'm the shit, and he has no fucking right to claim that he's got a spot in the German battle rap scene. And in the fucking second verse I'm just gonna completely destroy his life by facts, like really known facts, not some fucking fictional shit. I'm gonna bring up hard facts, and in the third verse I'm just gonna probably just laugh my ass off, just like, you know, just like crack people up and yeah, just be more funny and just be more that entertainer and Büttenredner style. You know?
You know that Büttenredner style?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what I hate. You know, like these are the people that had this simple 2-bar patterns always go da 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 da.
Oh yeah.
They don't have no melodies and shit, and they sound like they're fucking reading a poem. You know, they're reading a poem. They're not rapping.
Sounds like iambic pentameter. That yeah, I think that's how you say it. It's basically like that. Just yeah, I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I can't explain it to you, but yeah.
All right. Well, now actually concerning one thing that I thought about when I heard about the battle of you against Cassidy. I mean, Cassidy is one rapper emerging from battling, but like he tried to establish a career as a studio and album rapper as well. And that's actually one question for me, like for both of you guys actually. Are you thinking about that, and what do you actually think? I mean, there are often like people saying battle MCs, for them it's really hard to be acclaimed studio rappers as well. What do you think about that?
No man, anything you put enough work into, you could, you know what I mean? If I sat in the studio for the next 2-3 years knocking out songs every single day, I'm gonna have a hit record and I'm gonna take over. It's just, we decided to do battling, like anybody who's really hardcore into battling and that has pushed the movement this far, you know, is not going to be able to really go out there and make that type of music unless they've taken a huge break. Like some rappers are out there that could take a huge break making their music and come back and battle and still have weight, you know what I mean? But not everybody could do that. That's just certain special type of cats that are out there, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, actually, the same question going for you, and also, I mean, are you planning on doing that, like establishing that?
Yeah, definitely. I just need to get rid of some fucking rappers real quick, and then I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah. What about you? Do you actually have projects planned right now? I mean, you've been mentioning that you've been shooting a video with Dizaster for your album.
Yeah, that's actually I'm planning to release my solo album next year. There was a project, you know, with Illmatic, but he's like just so fucking busy with his comedy stuff, and he's gonna be on the album, but he's just not. He doesn't have time to make music. So, and I'm really want to push my fucking studio skills and my work on tracks, and so I'm gonna release my second album next year. And yeah, I'm trying to show the people that I can actually rap on tracks, and that I'm a very good studio rapper. And that's what I'm putting in a lot of work into this album, and yeah, to show people that are really able to do like good tracks.
So thanks for the interview. Good luck with both of the battles you're actually gonna have, and see you actually tomorrow. And I don't know if I can be in LA, but still, good luck with that.
Thanks, man. You guys have a good one. Thanks a lot for everything. LA, Germany, we out here.